Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The 100 Season 7, Episode 4. If you want to see my reaction videos about the first episodes of this Season 7, I'm gonna put the links, into the eye along the video if you want to check that. About The 100 and this Season 7, I was thinking about it before beginning to film this video, and I was like, do you like this season so far? And I don't know how to answer to that question, really, because the first episode was a real disappointment. A lot of things were wrong, a lot of things were not well written, a lot of things were not logical, a lot of things really didn't please me. The second episode was really great. I had everything that I love about The 100, which means actions, moments of emotions, moments of explanations, also a real development for one character, Octavia, and a lot of things like that, really things that I love with The 100. And the episode 3 was like that, at the middle of that, like it was not really great like the episode 2 was, it was not really bad like the episode 1 was, it was like that, I had stuff that I loved into it, and I had stuff that I didn't like into it. Like, if you are thinking about it, not a lot of things are happening during the episode 3. If you think about it, some things are not really logical, are not really well done, well written. Like, I have really big trouble to understand what they want to do with Clarke during this season. I have the impression that they are not using her character well. I have the impression that they are trying something with her, they are trying to make her go in a certain path, but it's not logical with the Clarke that we know and that we love for seasons, and it seems off, I don't know how to say it, but during her conversations with Gaia, which are for me not romantic discussions, I'm sorry to say it, but really for me, the two of them, Gaia and Clarke, some people are seeing a love relationship growing up right there. For me, I'm seeing a real friendship growing up right there, because before that they were bonded together because of Maddie, because of the fact that Clarke is the man of Maddie and Gaia was the guide of Maddie, being a good commander and all of that. But they were never on the same page, Gaia and Clarke. I mean, they were sometimes on the same page, but they were not really meeting. They were just bonded together because of Maddie, and I have the impression that now they are really meeting because they are both, trying to understand what their role can be into that new place, into that new world, now that they have to think about something else, someone else than Maddie, and this issue about her being a commander. Now they have to, to figure out what their future can be, and they are discussing about that together because they are still bonded together because of Maddie, but I don't know, for me they are really meeting together, and I see, a friendship growing up between each other, but I don't see a love relationship. Like, I'm not feeling something, feelings or a sexual tension or some attraction, a chemistry like that, like you can expect with a love relationship that you are seeing, growing up and things like that. I'm not feeling it yet, maybe it's gonna come, maybe I'm gonna feel it, see it, maybe, but for now I'm not seeing it. I'm not against it, but if you want to bring me that, you have to do it right, you have to make me feel something. For now, I'm not feeling it. I was talking about Clarke before that. I'm sorry. Yes, I was saying that these discussions that Clarke had with Gaia, for the Clarke part, it felt off. It felt like, yes, they want to make her go in a certain path, yes, they want her character to evolve, but it doesn't seem right with what we know and what we love about Clarke. and they are not, you know, well justifying it, well explaining it, well writing it. Why is she going into that path? Why is she changing like that? I don't know, because, you know, during these discussions we have the impression that she is explaining that, but it's yes, it's feeling off, and I'm not blaming, you know, the actress for that. I'm not blaming Eliza for that. For me, I have really the impression that she's fighting with the lines, you know, she's fighting with interpreting well the lines that they are giving to her. Like, she's not understanding neither what they want her to do. Do you know what I mean? I have the impression, you know, that she wants to be okay with what they want her to do, that she wants to do it well, but she's not guided well. I don't know. Maybe, you know, in fact, because if you think about it, they are giving her, you know, the place to explain why Clarke is going on that direction. We can see that the actress wants to do it well. So maybe it's more a question of how she was guided during the time of, you know, of the filming of this episode. Maybe it's more that, you know, because if I can't blame the writers because they made the right moments for explaining that direction, and if I can't blame the actress because we can see that she's trying to bring that, you know, to do that, to play that well, maybe I can more blame the way that it's done, you know, that she's guided and that it's realized also. Maybe, I don't know. Tell me what you think about that, you know, what you think about Clarke and her evolution during this season. I know that some of you don't like Clarke. I don't understand that, because for me, she's the main character of this show and I love her since the beginning and I'm gonna love her until the end. But yes, if you saw that decision, you know, during this season to make her go in a certain path, in a different path, and if you are feeling that it's maybe off with what her character was and what we know and love about her character, I will be interested by that, you know, your opinion about that. I'm sorry for my hair, you know, but I just watched them, so they are really like living their life. About what we can have during this episode, I really don't know, because I'm not watching promo, you know, for episodes. I'm only watching promo for seasons, and I'm not reading anything about the show when I'm watching it to avoid spoilers and to be really surprised by the show that I'm watching. So I don't know what we can have during this episode. We had the first one with Clarke and the situation on Sanctum. We had the second one with Octavia and the situation on Planet B. And we had the episode 3 with, again, Clarke and the situation on Sanctum. So maybe we're gonna have, during this episode 4, again, Octavia and Hope and Iko and Gabriel, you know, their situation evolving. I have the impression that during this season they are really trying to progress at the same rhythm, you know, with their characters, even if they are not in the same place, even if they are not evolving at the same time, you know. Because 1 year on Planet B, it's like 1 day on Sanctum. So yes, you know, the thing that they are trying to do just right there to evolve at the same rhythm, in fact, they are not evolving at the same rhythm. So I think that at some point we're going to be really surprised about what is going to happen during one episode, maybe when the two teams, you know, are going to meet, because they are not going to be at the same page, they are not going to be, you know, at the same point into their life, and maybe at the same ages also. So we have to be careful about that, because at some point we're going to be surprised about the two of these teams meeting. We'll see. I'm scared about the fact that maybe we're not gonna see Bellamy again during this episode 4. You know what I think about that, you know my opinion about that. I'm mistreating his character since seasons now, and I'm still losing, you know, just thinking about the first minutes of the first episode. That was such a bad joke, you know, for the writers to make, for the producers to think about, for the fans to discover. All of the memes, you know, that the fans made with that scene on Twitter were so fun, because that was so bad and so lame. And again, I know that some of you are gonna come on the comments and tell me that, oh, but they didn't have the choice because, you know, they had to deal with the fact that Bob was taking care of his mental health and all of that. And yes, okay, maybe, but they could have done it in such a better way. Like, it was so lame, you know, really. And you know, the fact that he's not there, it's not that which is making me, you know, like that with the show, which is making me angry with the show. It's the way that they are doing it, how he disappeared, but also the fact that no one is noticing that he's missing. Like Clarke, Murphy, all of them on Sanctum, they are missing Bellamy, Octavia and Iko and Gabriel since days. For them it's entire days, and they are not noticing it. They are not like, oh, but where is Bellamy? Where is the out of the show? Where is our leader that we have since the beginning? No, they are not noticing it. Like, during all of that time that you decided, you know, to kill Russell or not and all of that, you didn't think that maybe the opinion of Bellamy would be interesting, because all of the choices, important choices that you took during so many years, all of these seasons, you took these decisions with Bellamy, or at least hearing Bellamy's opinion on that. But right there, no, you can decide that just by yourself, and you are not noticing that he's missing. That's so bad, that's so unlogical. For that, you know, that's why I'm really mad at the writers. Because, okay, you had, you know, to make Bellamy disappear, but how you did it and how you are treating his absence during all of these episodes, that's so wrong, that's so bad. But I don't know if we're gonna have news about that during this episode. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because that's already a long intro. I'm gonna try my best to cut into it, to just keep, you know, the important thoughts. We'll see if I'm gonna succeed or not. And let's go for this episode 4. We're gonna see how she had to live, you know, without her mom and Auntie O. Oh, you had up. You are so brave, kid, and so kind also. Your mom and Auntie O taught you well. Are you gonna help? Yes, please. I'm glad that she was not alone. Yes! You made a plan with her to get back her mom. I love him already. It was them! Come on up. You have to go, my dear. Yes! Oh! Dev! I love you, we love you! Oof. I'm sad that we didn't spend more time with you. Go, my dear. Go. You don't understand.
5 years to train for a jump.
You already did that. That's why you reacted like that.
Trust me, I've done this before. 4.
Yes, that was such a powerful and a great intro. That's the 100 that we love and that we are expecting, you know.
Have to be. You have the only gun.
Finally, we're talking about Bellamy.
Raven, I'll figure it out. Where is she? You said she was here. Scene of the crime. The reactor. She's making it pretty hard.
Just one outside the shield.
Alive?
Apparently he asked for Clarke by name.
They have our people. Busy. What do you need?
Clarke, you need to talk to her.
Bellamy
You had
and
to
Bellamy
make
are in trouble.
decisions like she did.
You didn't kill those people. And
Ah?
if you didn't do what you did, those people would still be dead. And so would everyone else in Sanctum.
I can't forget their faces.
And you won't.
She knows
Just
that.
the ones you saved.
I'm glad that you are there for Raven.
Thank you.
Where are my friends?
Nah!
Your friends killed 3 of mine.
Ew!
Your friends are safe. For now, our leader believes that you are the key to winning the last war mankind will ever wage. Come with us, Clarke. You have my word you'll be unharmed. Yes, your mind you think
Fine.
Clarke! At least she's gonna be with
First, I want my friends.
Bellamy again.
Done. We'll retrieve them. You can meet them at the bridge. Real Santiago's camp. Shall we?
We'll meet you there.
Ah, she's gonna prepare something before that. They are disappearing just like that. How it is working, you know. It's not Harry Potter and the cape, you know, of invisibility.
Man, Nikki did you good, huh?
That's an hallucination?
They have our friends. I'm leaving now to get them back. But I need to know what else we're dealing with. We're on it.
Is H for hope.
No. Hesperides.
Is that the title of the episode?
Hesperides. 3 maidens.
Like us.
Yep, you're right. Exactly like us.
Those are apple blossoms and unicorn.
I know that, smarty pants. But they're beautiful. Just like you.
Oh.
What should we call them?
How many times already? Can you change Eco, please,
Go.
and become a better person?
Another jellyfish. Yes, Gabriel, I'm talking to the plants. Makes them taste better.
Found these.
Plant the seeds. I'll go get her.
You can't deal with him alone. You can't be kind with him just by yourself. No, 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 no!
Okay. Not gonna hurt you. Gonna wait.
So closed.
3 months playing happy family to lure him in. You blew it.
3 months?
Look at the tomatoes.
He'll be back.
More than 4 years to come.
I've got a better idea. We bait the hook.
Why was she sniffing like that? Ooh, that was on the trailer. Oh, that's a trap. But it's for making him on your side and to help him also to not go crazy all alone, so why not? Love this trap.
What the hell are you doing?
I was trying to get to Bardo to save my family.
You can't. The bridge is too deep. 4 years. 10 months, 22 days.
You're gonna help?
It's your absolution day, maybe, but they'll kill us.
I won't let that happen.
Up, you're brave, kind, and clever. I love that. I love you.
Navy SEAL turned terrorist chef. You'd see what happened if you sent it back.
Terrorist?
You didn't know?
She didn't tell you.
She's a freedom fighter, not a terrorist. But that wouldn't have been as funny with Chef, so...
It wasn't that funny. Oh, that makes sense. She didn't want you to be like her.
Mm.
Until she sees you now.
Nah.
12 symbols means you're level 12, right?
Level 12?
They have cellular tongue to before me. He teach you that.
We failed because I hesitated when it was time to kill.
And to abandon him.
He's dead because of me.
Would you like to separate to live with us? I'm
Shut
sorry
up.
about Dev. I'll bury him with honor. You have my wife. Was the shepherd on the leader stood as well? Don't say his name.
His name?
Why did they lock you up?
Supper's long than before. Wanted a day of rest to be efficient the rest of the week.
Really?
And yes, I
You were
still
punished
believe.
because you didn't want to rest?
Thanks for everything. It was love.
That's the beginning, you have 4 more years.
Orlando.
Too bad your mom, a Navy SEAL, didn't teach you how to swim. Well, that could have gone better.
And worst.